Welcome back to the channel. With ZG coming out in less than 2 weeks from now, depending on when you're watching this, it might be out right now. I thought I'd make a quick little investment video talking about what items I'm investing into for the future phases of Classic WoW. So starting things off with Phase 4, not really too many things I've invested into. It's actually only one. I've only invested into Fire Bloom, and this is going to be for the Greater Firepower Elixir, which will come out in the AQ40 patch, and of course the Brilliant Wizard Oil, which will come out with ZG. For Phase 5, I've invested into Elemental Earth. This is going to be for the Nature Protection Potions, going to be super useful in AQ40 for Visitus and Princess Huhuron. Also in Phase 5, we will have access to the Earthstrike Trinket and the Wrath of Cenarius. This quest requires you to farm a bunch of different badges, which I will make a guide in the future showing how to get that as efficiently as possible. But for now, just know that you need to farm a certain amount of logistic badges, which just requires certain items and certain consumables. I'll leave a link to all of the items. Pretty much just buy a bunch of the stuff that I have right here. Huge emeralds, large radiant shards, large brills, heavy rune cloth, heavy mage weave, heavy silk is the other one. I just have that on my other character. I'll show it a little bit. Oil of Immolation, and then Enchanted Thorium and Enchanted Leather are the other items I'll be investing into. Also in Phase 5, we get a variety of glove enchants added into the game. So for me, the main item here is going to be 15 agitated gloves, and I'm going to need to have Essence of Air for that enchant. Going back to my main character here, looking at Phase 6 now, I'm investing into Elemental Waters. This is going to be for Frost Protection Potions, very useful for Saf and KT. And then you can see I've invested quite a lot of time farming Grave Moss and Fade Leaf. This is going to be for Greater Shadow Protection, which will be very useful on the Loatheb encounter. The way I've been farming these is I've just been parking my mage out here in Desolace at the Kodo Graveyard, logging in and logging out every so often and just passively farming this, not really spending a whole lot of time, just logging in, logging out, seeing if there's any spawns up, and then just logging out. Pretty simple, pretty chill to do. Another spot is over here in Wetlands, pretty good for Alliance to get to. It's right next to Menethil Harbor. All I'm doing for the Fade Leaf is going into SM Armory and SM Library. The first courtyard for each of those dungeons has a guaranteed Fade Leaf, so super easy to farm that as well. If you want to, you can also go into SM Graveyard to farm some additional Grave Moss, however, they are not guaranteed spawns. As for TBC, holding onto Mithril Bars for jewel crafting, holding onto this fragment for a Blasted Lands prequest, and then for herbs, I'm going to be holding onto Grom's Blood and Ghost Mushroom, as you'll need these for the Elixir of Demon Slaying. This elixir will prove to be very valuable throughout the entirety of TBC, with a lot of the encounters being demons. Next up, we have my cloth character, just for some pre-questing as well as some leather for anybody who maybe is re-rolling to leatherworking for TBC. Obviously not super expensive right now, but will definitely go up in price. And then lastly, we have my gem character. A lot of these items are super cheap at the moment, and all I did here was just look up a guide from 1 to 300 jewel crafting and just bought as many of these items as I could afford. This is just going to be anything I might need to get from 1 to 300 jewel crafting. And of course, I plan on selling off some of these things during the pre-patch whenever everyone is going to re-roll and level up different professions. So that's just about it for this video. I'll try to make another one in Phase 5 or Phase 6, depending on if any of my investments change or if I have anything that you guys suggest that I should maybe look into buying. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Comment down below what you want to see next. And as always, I will see you in the next video.